Donald Trump has instructed federal agencies to cooperate with Joe Biden's transition team, the closest he's come to conceding the election so far. Meanwhile, Mr. Biden has announced some key cabinet picks as he puts together his White House team. So what do the nominations tell us about the kind of America we'll see in 2021? Joining me now is Kelly Hyman, who's a legal analyst and a strategist for the Democratic Party. Hello to you, Kelly Hyman. Let's start off with Donald Trump and what it means. Can we call this a concession?
Well, I would say it's about time. I wouldn't necessarily call it a concession. Better late than never. It's unfortunate that it took Trump so long to do this. Usually there is a peaceful transition period. Trump has all the right to go through the courts and pursue his legal battles, but he's not going to win. The American people spoke, and they chose Biden. Over 6 million people chose Biden over Trump. So now it's time for us to move forward, and hopefully Donald Trump will concede and help the transition team move forward. And that's what we want to move forward with this country.
So it's a step forward, but he's made it very clear he's not going without a fight, and that fight goes on.
Yes, no, absolutely. Most of his challenges in the court, the cases have been dismissed. There has been no evidence of any type of fraud. There's been nothing substantiated that there was any type of voter fraud, and that people were so concerned about the election because Trump months before said, oh, there's going to be all this voter fraud and there's going to be all these problems, that really made sure that our election was safe and secure, which it was. And the American people spoke, and they voted for Biden. And so now it's time for a new administration, and we need to move forward.
We're just looking at pictures of President Trump on the golf course. While he's been working on his swing, President-elect Biden has been putting together his top team. What does it look like, and what does it tell us about the kind of administration he will lead?
It looks like what America is, diversity, and also the people that he picked have experience. They have a lot of knowledge, and there's a lot of firsts, especially for women, which is great, for Latinos, African Americans. It represents what is great about this country, which is diversity. And all this talk about him picking radical left extremists, or if Biden gets elected, it's going to turn this country into socialism, is a false narrative. He is a moderate Democrat, and the people that he picked are, reflect that. And so his picks are wonderful for our country and moving this country forward and helping the people. People here are struggling, I'm sure, in your country as well, personally, professionally, due to COVID-19, and my thoughts and prayers go out to them. And hopefully we can move something forward to help these people that are really struggling right now.
Struggling economically in particular, and he plans to nominate the former Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen to the Treasury.
Yes, which is great. To have a woman there, it's about time, some would say, and she has the experience and knowledge. He's picking people with the experience and knowledge to move this country forward, not people that are donors or don't have any experience. So it's very smart and strategic what he's doing. He's picking people that have the experience in the job and have the knowledge to help this country move forward, and also help with our allies as well.
Another well-known name, John Kerry, appointed climate envoy.
Yes, no, absolutely, and he has great knowledge, and as Trump has said that climate change is a hoax, which is another false narrative. There is really concern about our climate, and not only for our country, but for our allies and out throughout this world. And so I think it's really important that we deal with that issue, not only for us, but also for our younger generations and our future generations. And we only have one planet, and I think it's great that he chose John Kerry, who served our country in the U.S., is a war hero, and has expertise in knowledge, and would do a great job. Very excited about that.
President Trump has pursued an America First policy. What about the appointment, the nominee for Secretary of State, and what that says about Joe Biden's vision for America within the world?
Right. Well, I don't believe that Trump was America first. He did not put his country first. As you can see, he's reflecting the photos. He's out there golfing while people are dying every single day because of COVID, or struggling personally, professionally, and economically. I think that Biden is been known to reach across the aisles and to work with people. We can agree to disagree and different philosophies, and I think his pick will represent the diversity of our country, and also smooth out our allies, and work with other countries as well. I'm very excited about that.
Kelly Hyman, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. Be safe. Stay healthy.
Thank you.